Hello everyone and welcome to exercise 4. In this video you will see the Python program for the problem 4, which says that write a program that gets a sentence from a user and display each character of this string in a separate line. So here's the example that says I read a book, so the sentence should be displayed like this in separate line. And as you can see in this word, the problem has already been solved by hand, and the steps for pseudocodes are mentioned here, right here, and these steps are already been copied in Python file. So let's start the program. Here's the section 1 is the variable initialization, but here as you can see in the file, all those good stuff like the specification of the or the description of the program, the author, all of them are being written here. So you have to make sure that you have the Python file in this format. So to begin this program, let's start writing the div function or the main function. And here are the variables that we need for this program. So here in step number 1, I'm using the myString. So myString variable should ask user for the string or the specific sentence, and then store it in myString. Input please enter a sentence that you want to see it in separate lines. Okay, so here in this statement we will receive or have the sentence from the user. And step number 2, here now that we have a sentence, then we have to calculate, or we have to specify, or we have to make sure that what's the length of that string. So let's see here for storing the length of the string. Here we have a string length. So a string length this variable is equal to len, which gets the length of the string. So len my string, and here in step number 3 there should be a loop to go all over the string and get each character of the string and write it or print it in different or separate lines. So here for this particular example, I'm using for loop, and the loop counter is loop counter. So for loop counter and range string length. Here in this for loop, what this for loop will do is it will go all over the length of the string. So it will here this mention that how many times this loop should run. So this loop should run as many times as the string has the length. So if suppose the length of the string is 4, then the loop will go 4 times and run and print the each character. That in this other step I will mention it here. Step number 4, display each character. So for this you can say print. Now here is a trick how you can display each character in separate line. So first, here is the loop counter. So loop counter, I will ask program to go all over the string. So what I would say is, I would say my string index of loop counter. So basically this statement, the loop counter will look from the first index of the string, whatever it is, and then to the end and print each of the character. So let's save it and run this program. So as you can see, the end of the program. Main, and let's run it. Here's a mistake because I think I'm right somewhere here, and there was some spelling mistakes. So I would say I read book, or I read a book, or first go with the example that is snow. So here is the snow, and if we run it again and enter I read a book, so you can see the lines got increased, and here is because the length of this sentence is more than this first sentence, so therefore it has few more lines than the first one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good time.